Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Heel Turn, our live weekly wrestling show and the official podcast of ProWrestling.Cool.
It's not just cool, it's not cool.
We are here to talk about this past week in the WWE, which I attended all of. Jesus Christ, it's a lot of wrestling. So we're going to talk about NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. We're going to talk about Raw. We're going to talk about SmackDown Live. We're going to talk about the Mixed Match Challenge. We're going to talk about 205 Live. We're going to talk about NXT. We're going to talk about all of it. All of it's being talked about. I'm Owen. Going with me is a guy who was not at these shows, but watched some of them on TV. It's John.
I watched half of it, probably. 2/3.
Well, I will fill in the gaps.
I don't know. Hey, I'm the guy that yells. It's me. And guess who else we're joined by, Owen?
It's not Oscar. He's back in Canada.
Thank God.
Indeed, I sent him back.
Thank you, God. No, actually, we're joined by everybody out there in the internet land. Isn't that cool?
It's that cool.
We are streaming live over at twitch.tv/ozoneonline and on YouTube somewhere. I guess search ProWrestling.Cool and you'll find us or something. I don't know.
Yep.
I've never done it. I think it's witchcraft. Maybe even sorcery. Perhaps even heresy.
It's not that last one.
Either way, whatever you think it is, we are monitoring both our chats on YouTube and Twitch, and also our Twitter at The Heel Turn. So send us your questions and your comments, and we'll get to them as we deem fit. Owen.
John, my voice hurts.
Yeah, it sure sounds messy.
It was worse before, so, at least it's kind of better.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, I went to 5 straight nights of wrestling. This was before, but then I said, you know what? I hate myself enough. I'll do 5.
Yeah, you sure went to that Tommy Dreamer Sadness special show.
It wasn't sad. It was great.
Did Tommy Dreamer wrestle?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Oh, it was great. He teamed up with Billy Gunn to take on Joey Mercury.
Oh, my favorite.
Joey Mercury and and Magnus.
What?
Yeah, and also in their corner was Shane Douglas.
What?
Yep, and also they had another guy with them that was pretending to be the head of the Sports Athletics Committee of Pennsylvania and was threatening to shut them down for trying to have an Extreme Rules match. It was great. And then the Blue Meanie showed up. And the Blue Meanie's like, I'm not actual surprise. And then Bully Ray showed up. Then they all fought. And then the Sandman showed up with beer and poured it in the fans' mouth and hit people with a Singapore cane.
You know what? Yeah. No, that's actually what I want. I do want the Sandman. So
yeah,
I'll accept that.
This was all extremely good. Tables were done. People getting hit with trash cans. It was a good time. Also, there was good. Also, Sami Callihan was there.
You showed me that video of Monsieur Jeremiah Crane, the Lucha Death Machine.
Yeah, he was the Death Machine here. He had that gimmick. Also,
not a Lucha Death Machine anymore. How unfortunate.
Nope, the Lucha part's gone. Also, Bull Dempsey was on this card.
Dear God.
A bad guy that was wearing a Tom Brady shirt was there. And the whole crowd chanted, "Fuck Tom Brady." That was good.
As you do. I mean, you don't even need to be at a wrestling show to do that.
Matt Riddle fought Austin Aries, and Austin Aries had like 1 million belts, including the Impact Wrestling Championship.
Sure.
It was a great show. It was a lot of fun. Also, Oscar got the full treatment of, hey, how about some fucked up chants? Like, you have a micro penis. That was one of the chants. Also, you suck dick was another chant. It was great. It was a typical ECW crowd. And speaking of ECW, you know who else competed?
Who is that, Owen?
Super Crazy.
No way.
He did flips and shit, and it was awesome.
Damn.
The best part was immediately after the match, he left the ringside area and went to the bar and got a drink. Like, did not even go to the back. He just went to the side of the entranceway, went directly to the bar and got something to drink.
It needed Jerry there.
It was good. The show was awesome.
Need Jerry there to fight to the death.
The Jerry's in Japan. Sorry.
Fight to the death! That is their destiny!
They will one day. Don't worry. But yeah, House of Hardcore. You can find the archive of it on Twitch because it was streamed on Twitch. Worth your time.
You're worth the time.
Seems like Tommy Dreamer has a partnership with the guy who works at Twitch, so that's gonna be a regular thing now.
Well, all right then.
Cool. Did you do anything this weekend?
Not really. I hung out and played some D&D. I went to some party where we did some stuff with my lady friend.
It's cool. I showed Oscar.
Saying did some stuff makes it sound weird and sexual. No, it was just we hung out and read a play.
But also there were sexual stuff.
Acted out the parts and got really drunk. I mean, I guess if you want to read a play about like revolution and you can make it all sexual and shit.
It sounds hot.
I mean, I was playing kind of a lecherous dude in my character role.
Word? Yeah, while Oscar's here too, I also showed him all the Philadelphia stuff. I showed him Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell, cheesesteaks, crab fries. He ran up the Rocky Steps. You know, the usual stuff. It was good. Yeah, he seemed to have a good time. He admitted that Philadelphia is great. So there.
Well, all right then. Aren't you pleased as punch?
Yeah, but we have a lot to cover because there was a lot of wrestling. So would you like to just jump on into the news?
I mean, let me think if I have anything else to talk about. I like Mario Kart 8. That's it.
Mario Kart 8 is good.
Mario Kart 8's real good.
I'm gonna hit the button. Hey, John.
First bit of news, Owen. Wrestling is terrible.
Nope. Actually, wrestling is quite good.
No, all wrestlers are bad.
I mean, yes, all wrestlers are bad. Did you not write this news down?
No, that's all.
Okay.
That's the news. Wrestlers are bad.
Yeah, me and Oscar already had that conversation. We're like, yeah, it's carny bullshit. Of course, they're all terrible.
Just been thinking about it lately. They're all bad.
Xavier Woods did that thing. Never mind.
Whatever, man.
Kenny Omega is cool. There.
Xavier Woods' thing is fine.
Kenny Omega's cool.
Xavier Woods had a fun time.
Yeah.
And good on him.
I didn't need to see it. Or did I? Maybe I did.
Brad Maddox is probably... I mean, Brad Maddox is definitely an idiot. I don't know why I was trying to qualify that statement.
Yeah. But John, let's jump into some good news.
Yeah, like get us out of this tailspin. What have you done, Owen?
Everyone's jumping ship from Impact, including the newest signee, Jeremy Borash.
Yeah, Jeremy Borash, who helped produce the Broken Matt Hardy shit.
That's not all he did. He did like everything. He did the merch stuff. He announced during the live events. He set up stuff. He was a jack of all trades, pretty much. Yeah,
I'm aware that he's had a long, storied career of doing things for them and like being an all round guy. But like,
the question
I was
why
just saying, this is one of the latest and newest things he's done, and that shit was real good.
But
and what if they put him out with Matt?
Do you think they brought him in just for this?
No, but I think that putting him on this is a good first thing for them to do.
Do you think they'll do it?
Yeah, I think probably.
I mean, because if you saw Matt Hardy on Sunday and Monday, God didn't give a shit.
No.
Myself included.
No.
I was like, delete, whatever.
Doesn't fucking do anything. All he does is laugh.
And lose.
You laugh, you lose.
True.
Wait, shit, is that his gimmick?
Yep. He has to stop laughing. That's the thing now. John, this could be good things, but it's WWE, so we never know.
Yeah, I mean, look. could be awesome, could totally suck, but all things considered, it would certainly be a lot better than what they're doing with Matt right now.
Also, John, consider that this is the same company that hired Joey Styles and then just made him the guy who did the website stuff instead of, you know, actually doing cool shit that Joey Styles does. And then when he said, I want to do cool shit and say something, they fired him.
Yeah.
Saying, don't set your expectations.
I mean, come on, man. It's WWE. It's always smart to have expectations of less than 0, which is what I currently have.
Next bit of news is news that pretty much fucked a ton of people in our Royal Rumble pool, which I do not have the results for right now because I've been busy. You know, I wasn't sitting at ringside with a counter for every time somebody pointed at a sign. Because number one, I didn't see which of those were on camera because a lot of people pointed during entrances. I didn't know.
I don't feel like a lot of people actually pointed at the sign.
The women
all that
had
much
like
from
a
watching.
million people pointing.
Not the women's one. The women's one had like a fucking fuck ton of them. Definitely. The men's one didn't have a lot, except for Cena, who had like fucking 50 of them.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do some counting, but I highly underdid that. Whoopsies.
He pointed so many goddamn times.
But yeah, I'll have.
I stopped counting at 6 because I was like, okay, I think I lost this.
I will try to have that by next week. This weekend, I will also be busy. You know what I'm doing this, right?
Did you get your ticket yet?
Yes, I have a ticket, John. I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Great.
I make mistakes, John. Hopefully this.
Hey, by the way, you know, since you're so prominent on the broadcast and everything, we saw what you did, and I have a question from my significant other here.
About what? I did a lot of things.
How much did you spend for the privilege to sell your soul to getting a high five from Stephanie McMahon, and how did it feel to sell out your core values?
Oh, see, that's not when I sold out. You didn't see when I sold out to Stephanie McMahon. That was after the show. So for people who don't know, when Stephanie McMahon came out to do commentary, which I heard was atrocious.
Oh, it was so bad.
She high-fived me on the way. But that's not the thing, because John, after the show went off the air, she came over and shook my hand and personally thanked me for coming to the show. And that's when I said, I like Stephanie McMahon the person. I still don't like Stephanie McMahon the character in the least bit. But that was very nice of her.
Okay, bastard man.
Alright. Hey, you know what? She could have offered me a job, and I would have been like, yeah, okay, Stephanie McMahon. But instead, she just thanked me, which is fine. Not as cool as when I got a high five from Ronda Rousey. She did that. Everybody wanted to high five me. John, how many high fives did we get at SummerSlam?
Like none.
Exactly. I think you're the problem. You're the problem. As John drinks his soda, Nick Norton does not go in on my bit that I was doing. Here's some news.
I'm just making nasty eyes at the camera here for those that can't tell this because they're listening to the podcast version.
That's why I was trying to make sure I was saying what you were doing because this is also a podcast, John. But yeah, Stephanie McMahon as a person.
Also, yes, drinking my soda.
Yes. Wait, that's not soda. John, what are you drinking?
It's a Budweiser.
John, no drinking on the show. Come on.
Oh, for God's sakes, it's basically water.
I know, I'm kidding. But yeah, like I said, Stephanie McMahon, the person, very nice. Stephanie McMahon, the character, and the commentator, the worst.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of bad things happening in wrestling and the Rumble, which was my point getting to. This screwed everyone over in our pool. Alicia Fox broke her tailbone.
Jeez, that's what happened. I knew she was injured. I didn't hear exactly what the cause was, but damn, that sounds painful.
In-ring workout caused something went wrong. She broke her tailbone. Out for a few months. And so yeah, she was taken out of the Royal Rumble, and she's out of the Mixed Match Challenge now. She was teaming up with Goldust.
Shit, that would have been a good team.
No, John, the team that they have now is like a million times better, and I wanted to like continue beyond this thing.
Go on.
He's teaming up with Mandy Rose, who also is wearing all gold.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And she did the whole "you'll never forget the name of Mandy Rose and Goldust" thing, and she she even did the thing, the hiss.
New Summer Rae works.
Yeah, she's really good in that role. I'm way into it. Their team is now called Rose Gold.
That's good. That's good.
Yep, I'm into it. I don't know if you know this. The Mixed Match Challenge is extremely good. We will talk about it in a bit. But yeah, she was out.
Can I just say, as an aside, by the way, I still don't really know how I feel about Mandy Rose, or as I said before, Summer Rae too.
This promo with Goldust sold me on her. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Okay. I guess I'll have to watch this.
Yeah, they just did a video during the Mixed Match Challenge. That's hard to say, by the way.
MMC?
There you go, that's better. The other news that broke on Monday morning was that Booker T is no longer doing commentary for Raw.
Oh, speaking of bad commentary.
What, was Booker bad on the Rumble? Or just in general?
He wasn't even on the Rumble, really.
On some of it. I saw him sitting there. Wearing a scarf. Like not giving
Yeah,
a
he
fuck.
was there like a little bit, but like not really for like important matches.
Yeah, Jonathan Coachman has taken his place.
Yep, he sure has.
I don't know if you know this, Jonathan Coachman doesn't work at ESPN anymore.
I did know that, actually.
That's a bummer.
He quit because he was like, oh, you guys don't care about wrestling.
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's the reason. I thought the reason was ESPN is losing like a shitload of money, so they cut a bunch of people that worked there.
He wasn't one of the people that got cut, apparently.
Oh.
Or that's what he claims.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah. What he claims is that he wasn't one of the people that got cut, but he quit because he felt like they didn't really want to focus on wrestling all that much, and that's what he cares about.
Well, good. Now he can be terrible on Monday Night Raws every Monday.
Spoilers for this week's episode of Raw.
Again, I did not.
Planned as fuck.
Yeah, I heard that. Again, I could not hear it because I was.
I know. I'm fully aware of how the logistics of being at the arena work.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I'm just letting people know at home. That's why I can't comment, but I heard it's bad.
He's bland as fuck. He ain't bad. Like he didn't do anything like really bad or weird, and like he didn't have like some weird fucking chemistry with people like Booker occasionally did.
Better or worse than Otunga?
I dislike Otunga, so
better.
Yes.
There you go. That counts.
Yeah, it's not, again, nothing about Booker or Coachman is actively bad. He's just so fucking bland.
He needs to go back to his heelish ways he was.
Like, he's just fucking like...
I'm professional
Byron.
now. So he's the token black on the commentary.
Mm-hmm. He's just like bland. He's just like blander than Byron originally was.
Yeah, Byron's great now. I like him a lot, especially because he gets all fired up.
He doesn't really seem to have any kind of character from that I can tell, and like maybe like they're still kind of figuring out what his place is. But it's like I don't understand why they have to have Coachman there. What does he add?
He's like, I'm professional commentary man. I know sports.
They already have professional commentary man that knows sports. It's Michael fucking Cole.
Yep. That's
why would they have a second fucking Michael Cole?
That's what I'm saying. He should go back to being the heel that he was at the end of his last run in WWE, where he was just being a loudmouth asshole. It was great.
I mean, it would also help if Corey was leaning into the heel shit a little more. Like, yeah. I know he's the heel commentator. That's kind of how he's positioned. But like, I feel like they kind of just do a tweener thing with him.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
As of late.
Like they had the little bit I did watch of the Women's Rumble. I saw Stephanie throwing him under the bus for hating Sasha Banks. That was bad.
Yeah.
I got 2 more bits of news. One of them is apparently today the location for WrestleMania 35 leaked.
Say what?
And I talked to some people and they're like, yeah, that's been the thing for a little bit now. Now the cat's out of the bag. John, it's at MetLife Stadium again.
Yeah, we're going to WrestleMania.
I'm not going to WrestleMania.
What? So you didn't go to SummerSlam. You're not going to SummerSlam, and now you're not going to go to WrestleMans with me. WrestleMan's building or WrestleMan's bridge, whatever they're going to call it.
Because John, we're not going to sit in
WrestleMan statue from France.
I'm not going to sit at the top of the MetLife Stadium. I'm not.
Yeah, we're gonna be at ringside.
No, we can't afford that. Save your money for a couple years from now when it's in Philadelphia. I'll go to Takeover with you. How about that?
Bro, we'll be like 60 by then.
Shut up. John, I'll go to Takeover with you. How about that? Does that work? It's clearly the better show and also not like 8 hours.
You're and outdoors. 8 hours. You're outdoors.
Thanks. But did you see the tweet that came to me today?
No. Oh yeah, I did actually.
Yeah. Cause I had a word with the mayor of Philadelphia. You know, my buddy, Mr. Mayor.
You sent a tweet to the mayor, and the mayor's account replied, like, "Yeah, no, we want WrestleMania too."
No, the mayor actually the mayor legit uses that account, and he does not reply often to people outside of like Q&As that he does on there. But he replied to me, who said, "I would really like to have WrestleMania at the link soon, please." And he says, "Hell yeah, I love the Rumble. Let's do it." So yeah, the mayor's on board with me. We're gonna do it, John. Coming to Philadelphia. Seriously, we haven't had it in 20 years. What the fuck?
And then the mayor will be impeached, and you'll all throw snowballs at him.
And then I'll be the mayor.
That's what you do to every single person in your hellhole of a city.
Fuck you, John. I'm going to be the mayor. I'm the mayor now.
Was Santa Claus the mayor, and that's what happened? You deposed him?
That was not real Santa Claus. That was a drunk, skinny guy in a Santa suit. You weren't there.
Okay, because from my perspective, it looks like you fucking threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
He had it coming. Listen, John, we have one more bit of news that broke the day after heel turn last week.
A word?
Fucking Vince McMahon's doing football again.
Yeah.
It's called the XFL. Have you heard of it?
He hate me.
He hate you.
More like I hate this. Am I right?
More like he hates people who kneel to the anthem.
He hates quote unquote criminals.
People
He's gonna not let people play if they have a DUI. Meanwhile, hey, how's Jey Uso doing?
He's not a professional athlete, sports entertainer. There's no crossover, obviously. John, didn't you hear him? There's no crossover between the WWE and the XFL, despite the fact that the ad is the fucking same one as the 2K ad. Despite the fact, John, that during the commercial breaks of every show this past weekend, they fucking played an ad for the XFL. And the Philly crowd booed it every time. Either that or we chanted Eagles at it, because fuck you, XFL. It was extremely good. Speaking of the crowd doing weird shit at the screen, did you watch the Rumble between the kickoff and the pay-per-view?
No.
Because they had a countdown, like, counting down when the pay-per-view was starting. And I think someone told me that the crowd mics were on during it. And every time it got to 10 seconds, the crowd did the Rumble countdown to it. They did the one that we all made the buzzer noise. It was really good. They tried to take it off the screen, and we all booed, and then they brought it back when it got to 10 seconds every time. It was really good. It was a good crowd.
It's funny.
Yeah. So I guess that should segue into us talking about this past weekend's events, which all took place in Philadelphia, the greatest city in the world.
That's questionable, but it sounds like this weekend was pretty great, so
would you like to hear?
I won't argue with that.
Would you like to hear about the NXT taping?
I would love to hear about this week's episode of NXT, Owen.
It was good.
It had your favorite team ever, TM61.
Oh, you mean
their stunning return?
Excuse me, you mean the Mighty Don't Kneel?
Is that what they're calling them?
They're called TM61, but on the back of their jackets it says the Mighty Don't Kneel. Also, in a backstage interview on tonight's episode, they said they are the Mighty and the Mighty Don't Kneel. They're doing the thing now.
They have said the Mighty Don't Kneel before.
Yeah, but now they're like prominently making it their thing with it on the back of their jackets. It's great.
Cool.
They fought the Ely brothers. They look the same.
They sure do, Owen.
They lost. Of course they did.
They sure do, Owen.
But the TM61 were fun. They're Australian. I dig it.
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, how do you? I know that you were not entirely a TM61 fan before they got injured. So them coming back, like I enjoyed what I watched of the match. I didn't honestly watch it too intently, but like I thought that they still looked good, and I'm still interested to see what they can do. What did you feel about them?
I was impressed. Their ring work is really good, and they work well as a team. I mean, I hope that they continue to like do more cool shit, but it's a good start. They had my attention.
Cool.
But we didn't talk about the first match, John. First match of the episode was Nikki Cross fighting against Lacey Evans.
Oh, right.
Have I told you that Nikki Cross is fucking awesome?
Yeah.
She is so good.
You don't need to tell me. She's pretty fucking cool.
So good at character work in the match. Like laughing and like doing weird shit. Like being all rabid toward the ropes. It's good. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. I highly recommend you check out this match. Nikki Cross won, obviously.
Well, yeah, it's Nikki Cross. What do you think Sanity does now?
Well, next week they have 2 matches. They have. Killian Dane's fighting the Adam Cole.
Right, he is.
And then the other 2 are fighting the Undisputed Era in their rematch that they were owed. Belts.
I just feel like we're getting towards the end of Sanity.
No, we're getting toward the end of Sanity in NXT.
That's what I meant.
Yes, they're winding down.
Like, I didn't mean to say that they're breaking up as much as they're gonna be graduating from NXT. It's just I don't entirely know where to go.
AOP are also going to graduate.
They need to get going because
they'll be the post-Mania call-ups. Good, because the tag divisions need something.
True.
But yeah, that match was a lot of fun. But the main event of the NXT is the best. Did you see any of it?
No, I didn't.
It's a #1 contenders match for the UK Championship between Roderick Strong and Tyler Bate. Did you know?
Now hold on a second. The Rod Strong is not a Britsman.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens aren't United States citizens. Yet they both held the U.S. title.
I mean, they were in America.
Yeah.
These guys are in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, Roderick Strong's whole thing into this was he wants to become the first American to win the UK title.
Nothing you do.
And Tyler Bates like, well, actually, nah, I want to fight Pete Dunne again. Those matches were the best.
They were really good.
So these two put on a fucking clinic because here's the thing: when Roderick Strong has a really good opponent, he steps his game up, and boy, this was a good match. This fired up the crowd real good before the actual takeover started.
Nice.
You should go watch this. Also, the Rod Strong won.
Sure.
Him and Pete Dunne are gonna have a great match. I can't wait.
Yeah, that actually is going to be a really good match. I'm really interested for that. Also, I mean, as much as I was making jokes about, Roderick Strong is not British, like, you know, obviously Johnny Gargano proved that everything is off on the table.
Indeed. Yeah.
Speaking of people that are incredible,
NXT was real good, but where are you transitioning?
Just saying that a certain person that we're going to be talking about very shortly, because let's talk about TakeOver. It's really fucking good.
Hey, John, can I say this was the best TakeOver?
You can say that.
Would you argue?
And I'm not going to disagree with you.
It was really good. And it makes me happy because it was in my hometown.
It was really fucking good.
What do you think of the Undisputed Era? Also, wait, no, first, what do you think of Paul Heyman?
He's a guy.
Did you not see the opening of Paul Heyman going, "This is Philadelphia, motherfucker"?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the whole opening was him saying, "Listen, motherfucker, this is Philadelphia. It's the greatest city in the world and the home of extreme and really fucking good wrestling. You're gonna watch a really good fucking wrestling and the future is here. Check out this show."
Okay.
It was great. Paul Heyman did a great video while they were showing scenes of the city. Good. While he was also in an empty arena. But yeah, that's how we kicked it off. And then we had the Undisputed Era, which is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly taking on the Authors of Pain for the tag team title.
You know what's cool?
The Authors of Pain's masks.
Yeah, but I was going to say Kyle O'Reilly playing his belt like a guitar.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Undisputed Era is pretty much turning into the NWO.
I mean, as we talked about on the Best of podcast of 2016, the theme is all basically the NWO, and they are the NWO.
Yeah, because they cut those backstage promos with the weird angled cameras. Yeah.
Hanging on these rafters.
Why not? Fuck it. Undisputed Era, baby. These guys are fucking great. And they actually like they took the Authors of Pain and made them have a match based around a story that wasn't an underdog story.
And yet they also kind of made them compelling baby faces.
Yeah, like sympathize for his fucked up leg.
Yep.
We're gonna kill them.
We're still the, you know, outclassed and like kind of the underdogs, but we've proven that we're fucking snakes and we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, the Authors of Pain are wounded, but yo, they're still these giant Hoss Samoan guys. But you better watch out.
Mess you up.
This match was cool.
This match was really good.
It was a great way to kick off the show, and of course, because of the leg injury, it helped the Undisputed Era pick up the win and retain the belts, as they should.
Huzzah!
The next match was
But of course, they also won by roll-up, which is cool.
But yeah, they weren't going to get a decisive win.
Again, they're snakes.
True. But John, the next match was the worst match of the night.
It honestly was. There's no argument here.
And it's not Dream's fault.
It's really not.
Velveteen Dream came out, and he had an entourage with him waiting at the bottom of the ramp. What was going on there, John? I couldn't see. I saw there was a mouthpiece.
He had a pretty man and lady who had a mouthpiece on a pillow and put it in his mouth.
That's it? That's all it was? Nothing else?
There's some other... That was the gist of it, yeah. That was the most important part.
And then Cassius Ohno came out and he said, But we have to take it back to the kickoff for actually TakeOver, where Velveteen Dream had a little promo and he said something. Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said he was going to knock out Cassius Ohno in 30 seconds. So,
okay.
As soon as the bell rang, we all decided to start counting. Which I don't think they expected, those two. They were just like working a normal match until they realized, oh shit, they're in the 20s. Here, punch me in the face. And Velveteen Dream did, and the crowd lost their minds. It was awesome. And then the match went downhill from there because Ohno was sloppy as fuck.
Yeah, timing on this match was just all off.
It felt like Ohno just like was not, getting up properly and like balancing himself and just missing the moves that Dream was trying to call, and not great.
Yeah, and like it made me wonder if we're just getting to the point where Ohno's body is just kind of starting to fail him, and he's kind of too big and not really able to move that well anymore. Like,
down.
Yeah, potentially, because how many times did they fuck up that Death Valley drive?
Quite a few. It was very bad. I wish they would stop doing it.
But what better can you do when you're dealing with a guy who's like 300 pounds?
True.
And not in the best of shape?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as someone, I don't feel like I have to qualify here because I've made my positions on him very clear.
Yeah, we're not fat shaming him. It's just
I fucking love me some Chris Hero. He's one of my favorite fucking indie dudes, and I love the fact that he's getting to get a chance to be Cassius again and do his fucking dirty in the fucking biggest company in the country. But he's not looking great, and this looked very sloppy.
It was not. At least Velveteen.
And I don't know. I don't know what about him was off. I'm not expert enough about fucking wrestling and sports medicine and anything like that to know anything like that. But it's definitely concerning.
It was from a ringside perspective. It was a combination of him not being in the right position for moves and just lack of communication. They did not seem to be on the same page. Dream won though, so yay!
And it's strange because we've seen numerous examples of act. I mean, look, fucking Chris Hero is something like an 18-year veteran, 16-year veteran. Like, he's up there. He's been doing this a long ass time. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Velveteen Dream has had awesome matches with really talented Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like he doesn't have a mind for the business.
But Dream won. That's what matters.
It is what matters.
Ohno did not say his name though.
No.
He did have Ohno's and Muhammad Ali on his shorts.
It's pretty good.
The next match was my biggest surprise of the night. I can't believe I actually really enjoyed this match. Because going in, I didn't like either of the people involved, but now I think I like one of them.
Okay.
It was Ember Moon defending her NXT Women's Championship against Shayna Baszler.
So which one do you like?
I think I like the Shayna Baszler now.
God damn you!
What?
Fuck off. Ember's still good. Ember's
Ember
good.
Ember is fine.
Ember's great.
Crowd was not into Ember. But actually, I shouldn't say that. The crowd was on and off about her, and it was really weird. Like sometimes we booed her, sometimes we cheered her. It was very confusing. I didn't understand what was happening.
I don't get it.
But everyone liked Shayna Baszler, so that was fine. He sure choked the fuck out of her. It was cool. Sure decided to
Still
break her
not
arm.
doing it for me.
I was into it.
Say she was better, definitely looking better than she had during any of the Mae Young Classic bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
she's definitely improved.
Yeah, she's not like polished yet, but she's improving in her her character work, and just like actually wrestling kind of safe-ish.
I feel like they're trying to go for a Lady Brock Lesnar thing. That's what they want.
No,
that's what they envision her as.
The other lady's gonna do that.
I mean, they're gonna have multiple ladies do that.
No, they're gonna make her more like a better Sonya Deville.
Whatever the case, she's coming off more like Lady Baron Corbin.
Oh wow, that's harsh. That's too harsh. We need to ask her what her opinions of Tide Pod. Say that.
This is something I missed. Did Baron Corbin eat Tide Pods?
Did you not? We'll talk about it on SmackDown. You had this one sign about who was that about?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
and his fans.
It moved. It transitioned over to Baron Corbin on Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. But yeah, this match, I really enjoyed the submissions in this match, and the crowd was really into wanting Ember Moon to tap out, but she would not do it, and we were very unhappy about it.
She would not give in.
Then she rolled her up and fucking pinned her.
She got her.
But then it's fine because Shannon just decided to murk the shit out of her at the bottom of the ramp, break her arm. So that's fine.
Y'all are fucking shady as fuck.
Hey, Ember was fine. She was in a cast next night. Don't worry about it.
I thought Ember did a great job. I very much enjoyed this match.
I think she was fine. I don't think she was bad. She was fine.
I think that, you know what?
That's a step up for me, John. I elevated her up that she's fine.
I felt like this was a much better version of the Bayley and Nia Jax match. And I really enjoyed it in that context.
I disagree. I like that match better.
Well, have fun being wrong. That's cool.
Okay, well, this match was really unique and fun, and I liked it. Because Shayna Baszler still looks like a badass, even though she's clearly not ready for the title. Yep. The match after this was the match of the night up to this point. It was an Extreme Rules match between Aleister Black and Adam Cole. Baby.
It's a good ass match.
This match was fucking awesome, dude. Did you see that spot where Adam Cole got slammed into the backs of those two chairs?
Yeah, that fucking sucked.
And you know what the best part was? Afterward, the crowd was chanting, "You deserve it."
Wow.
No, but you don't understand. He set them up.
He did.
So he did deserve it.
He did.
He did it to himself.
He really did.
It was great. That was one of my favorite chants.
Fucked up. He definitely fucked up.
Yeah. This match was brutal. It was awesome. We asked for tables.
It was a great match.
They worked real hard in this match, keep it entertaining at all times. There were no real down points. I liked the interference by the Undisputed Era at the right time. You know, they didn't come in too early.
Yep.
And then I had totally forgotten about Sanity, which was perfect. So
Same.
When they came in, that was a great surprise. It was awesome. Didn't feel overbooked at all. Felt like the perfect thing for this show. and these two put on a hell of a fun event.
No, it's super exciting.
What was your highlights?
I really liked the Aleister Black table spot.
Yes.
Like, that was super cool.
The announce table or the regular table?
Oh, both of them. I was thinking the regular table, but the announce table spot was really cool too.
Yes.
I love the. I mean, I also just love the bit where I thought they did excellent character, just like, you know, Cole just being this like fucking opportunist asshole dirtbag, whereas Black like doesn't want to use the weapons until he feels like he has no choice, because it's like, no, actually, fuck this guy, I'm gonna kill you.
Yep.
Like, I really, you know, like this just simply spots, even just like with the kendo stick, that spot where, you know, they look like they're gonna have the fucking sword fight, and then Black just throws the kendo stick away. Like, that was so cool.
What about this time when Adam Cole got the chair and Aleister Black was just sitting in the ring, like not even phased, and then when he swung, he just fell backwards and got out of the way.
Yep.
Awesome. This is so good. Aleister Black and Adam Cole are both fantastic.
They are. Like, I think that this is probably both of their best matches.
Which is saying a lot for Aleister Black, since he had the match with.
Okay, maybe best match is an overstatement.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a tough one. It's up there.
It was a better wrestled match, I'll say, than the Dream match.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dream match had such an incredible story that, like, it doesn't matter.
Then we had the main event. Was my.
Oh, you mean our early front runner for match of the year 2018?
I mean the best match NXT. Which I'm even gonna say I would put it above Sasha and Bayley.
Yeah, I would also.
Because they did.
I'm willing to go there. This match was incredible.
They did the same thing to me that happened in the other match, which is Johnny Gargano is obviously not the favorite, but I really like Almas, so I was rooting for Almas. And as the match went on, I started sliding over to Johnny's side. By the end of it, I needed him to win. He fucking needed to win that match so badly. Oh my god. John, tell me about this match.
It was the longest singles match in NXT history.
32 minutes and 22 seconds.
And holy shit, like, the story it told. Like, I actually was sitting around thinking about it while at work today, just thinking about how much I really enjoyed that match. And god damn if it did not tell just like a fucking amazingly excellent story.
I mean,
you
John,
know,
it was essentially Rocky 1.
Yeah, it's true. Rocky 1 with a little bit more Apollo Creed just being a complete and utter dickbag.
Yep. It was beautiful. They even worked in the Candice stuff.
No, the Candice stuff was excellent, I thought. Like, it built on itself in a really great way, where the thing I was thinking about myself earlier is, like, they did the really great, one of the things I feel like they did really well was just they're putting Almas in the same way that they built, like, Ric Flair as a heel. Just, he's a guy that is really talented and really cunning and really smart and doesn't need to cheat. Like, he can win just fine without doing it, but he does it anyway because he's a fucking dick.
Yep.
And because he does it, he can get an out to be like, okay, well, you know, clearly he cheated during these parts, so it wasn't like a real victory over the face. Like, the face totally would have had this if everything was fair. And, like, you know, you still get those so you don't make, you know, exactly Johnny Gargano look like a loser doofus. But at the same time, like, they don't do the thing that they kind of do with The Miz, where, like, you know, look, The Miz is not really all that credible. as a WrestleMan. Like,
Nope.
he's an amazing fucking talker, but like, he can't win without his jamokes, his jabronis. That's fine. That's the point. But
Yep.
we should never be expected to be able to win without them. Like, Almas, they did so many things in the fact, and just like the fact that he basically clean, honestly, like, even with all the cheating in there, like, it does a really good job of making it seem like there's culpable deniability in there to say, like, he cheated here and here and here, so those things helped Johnny Gargano lose. I mean, for God's sakes, Johnny Gargano got fucking head scissors into goddamn stairs by Zelina.
It's true. I saw that.
That shit was, and then it led to Candice running and beating her ass, and that's cool.
They ran through the crowd. It was great.
It was great. It was really good. I really liked that part.
Which made the ending even better when Almas did it on his own.
Yeah. Because dude is legit, and dude is legitimately talented and fucking good at this, and like deserves the top spot that they're giving him. And he more than proved that tonight.
Hey, John, we should talk about that entrance.
Where he had the fucking La Sombra mask?
And had the mariachi band?
The mariachi band was really good.
Oh,
but
it was so good. All of it was so good.
He had his old fucking mask.
Yep.
Like, clearly not the zoot suit or anything, but shit, dog.
It was so good. Man, Almas is so fucking good.
He really is.
So is Gargano. Damn, this match is good.
Johnny Wrestling is so good. Like, Johnny Gargano makes me fucking feel things that I have not felt in quite a while. Like, he makes me feel things I probably haven't felt since, like, John Cena, Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam 2013.
Wow.
Like, the childhood elation of, like, seeing Daniel Bryan hit that fucking knee for the first time on Cena.
Yep. And I remember that moment.
So good.
I dare anyone to top this match. Here. I dare them.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Like, Johnny Gargano, every single time he fucking hit one of those moves, just like made me fucking believe it, that he could do it. And every single fucking time that like he got hit with something and was able to kick out of Almas's nonsense, like, just fucking made my heart skip a beat. Like, it was all so good.
But you knew when he went into that post, over.
Yeah.
It sucked, but that's.
But it was also like 32 minutes into the match, so like,
fight forever.
It's like, Jesus, they've just fucking killed each other
forever. Crowd chant fight forever.
They did chant fight forever.
They were not wrong. And then he lost, and then the show was over. Because the thing in the bottom corner played saying copyright 2018 and the show.
Wait a second, though.
What? What do you mean? Did something else happen?
Don't play this game, Owen.
Oh, I'm playing it.
Just tell me about Tommaso Ciampa beating the shit out of Johnny Gargano with that crutch.
Tommaso Ciampa coming out of nowhere and goes, "Yo, check out this crutch. Oh, you're dead." Oh, it's so good.
He fucking hit him with that crutch, too.
Everyone thought he was under the ring, by the way. There was a monitor under the ring.
Huh.
But I was like, I don't think he's under there. And he wasn't. He was up at the stage. So, actually, I got this crutch and now you're dead.
Check this out!
Turns out Tommaso Ciampa is not 100% okay, though.
Yeah, I saw him limping away.
Yeah.
But he'll probably be ready and 100% better around, let's say, the first week of April.
Mm-hmm. But was there some kind of major event happening?
It's possible.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Kind of like takeover of a city?
Yeah, a weekend of Wrestlemans, if you will.
A weekend of that sounds terrible. Who would go to like 4 nights of wrestling? That's stupid. I don't recommend it.
It's from what I understand and have been led to believe, it's 4 nights of wrestling and a Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Oh, see, they get a Hall of Fame. That's an extra night, hearing and stuff. You can tell from my voice. My voice is a bit messed up from 5 nights of things, so I don't recommend it. Yep. Also, to the live chat, a reminder that we do not have call-ins on the show. However, you can interact in the chat and ask questions, and we'll be happy to answer.
Did someone want to call in?
Yes. But we do not have it set up to record that for the podcast.
Oh, and what if we did call-ins?
No.
Oh, and what if we did call-ins?
Hey, John, what if that's an incentive on our Patreon at patreon.com/PWC?
All right, I mean, I guess we could do that.
I mean, it is one of the incentives. One of the incentives is to have a post-Raw and SmackDown show with call-ins.
All right, then.
There you go. Got to the Patreon at patreon.com/PWC.
That's what I forget. What's on our own Patreon?
Bonus content. Anywho, John, that was TakeOver. It was great.
I got some bonus content.
What's that? You're away from, like, what? That's a cat.
That's my bonus content.
Yeah. That's cool. You know what else is cool, John?
I hope you don't say the Royal Rumble because...
The Royal Rumble was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was the best Royal Rumble in years.
Yeah, it actually was really good.
It made up for 2015 because 2015 was real bad.
It sure was.
That made me happy. I'm like, yay, I had a friend fly into Philadelphia this time for a good Royal Rumble. Yay. But then I got to learn a valuable lesson, John.
Don't come for the pre-show?
No, I mean, you can't get to the pre-show. Because you wonder, why is the crowd so empty? The pre-show, what's wrong with those people? The pre-show, John, started at 5 o'clock Eastern time.
It sure did.
The doors of the arena opened at 5 o'clock Eastern time.
What?
Yep. The doors open when the pre-show starts.
What?
So we had to hurry up and make our way immediately to our seats to watch the matches.
Why would they do that?
And a lot of people are like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go get concessions.
That's fair.
WWE is stupid. That's why. I don't know. But that's your answer of why don't people sit for the pre-show matches is because they can't get into the arena. Go figure.
Dumb as shit.
Which they did on purpose to screw this first match.
I mean, granted, most of these pre-show matches were dumb as shit too, so...
Not the first one. Because the first one was the Cruiserweight 6-man tag of the Luchadors against TJP, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak was wrestling in front of an arena with not a lot of people in it, and I'm pissed off about it.
Welcome to Philly.
Because
here's your boy.
The few people that were there, it was great when the match started. A few people in the section behind Gulak chanted PowerPoint. And you know what his response was?
What?
He leaned over to them and yelled, "No chanting."
Wow.
Because that's his thing. And then that proceeded to cause a no chance chant. People were super into Gulak.
Did they also start singing No Chance in Hell?
No. I went, oh shit, that's actually good. There weren't enough people for that. But yeah, Drew Gulak was the one over guy in this match. But there weren't a lot of us there. And the Luchadors did their lucha thing and they won. But TJP got pinned.
It did a good lucha thing. Woo!
Yep. TJP got pinned and Gallagher and Drew Gulak yelled at him and said, "Fuck you," and left. That part was good.
Congratulations to TJP for being allowed back on television.
Oh, he'll be back later on. Talk about
Weird
it.
MRA.
The Revival fought the Balor Club.
Oh, good, because that went so well last time.
They won this time.
Hooray.
The crowd said yeah,
Yeah.
but also the crowd were into Too Sweeting, which includes during their entrance you see a cut to me doing the Too Sweet. Cameraman was in love with my jersey, and more so in love with Oscar's jersey, since he was also a Tottenham fan. It was good.
Love with the Coco.
Yeah, Revival wrestled a match and they won, and there weren't a lot of people there, so whatever. Did you see any of these?
Revival. I watched a little bit of the Bobby Roode Open Challenge and wondered, why are they still doing Open Challenge events?
I don't know. Wait, did you know who was originally supposed to answer the challenge? But then they realized...
I did, and I was going to ask if you did.
Yeah, and then they realized that's a fucking bad spot for him.
Yeah, that was, honestly, they made the right call, even if the match is bad.
Yep, it was Mojo Rawley. Everyone that chanted F Tom Brady. As you do. At least the crowd was decent enough to say F instead of, the full word.
Just said the full word.
They did at the beginning. And then they changed it. Jesus. Yeah, Bobby Roode won and this match sucked.
But at the same time, it's a good thing that they didn't do Adam Cole.
Maybe. Then we got to the actual pay-per-view, which was a 4-hour show that was really fucking long.
It sure was.
But you know what? I did not feel tired except for one part of it, and I bet you can guess when that was.
You mean the part that everybody was sleepy for?
Yep. We'll get to it. But the crowd was all about the opening WWE Championship match with AJ Styles defending against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Crowd was popping for everybody.
They sure were. And I'm going to be honest, I wish I shared y'all's enthusiasm.
Everybody in this match. There's the SmackDown fans. First half of the show was SmackDown. Did you notice that?
Sort of.
Well, the first match was this. Well, we had the SmackDown World Title, then the Tag Title, then a Rumble, then we had the Raw Tag Titles, the Raw World Title, and then the other Rumble. It was symmetry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, people were into this. This match was cool. I really liked the interactions with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tagging in and out constantly.
I thought it definitely had good parts, but I don't know. A lot of the match struck me as very similar to the sloppiness of first of like all the other Kevin Owens AJ Styles matches from back in the summer. And like I know that again, part of that was built into the story and the ending was supposed to have a fucked finish, but like it still felt sloppy in the way they did. And also fucking AJ's shoulders were down.
Yeah, I know. But I think that added to this.
Like, how did it confuses me that these guys can't have a match that doesn't have a weird fucked finish.
I can explain to you why Styles' shoulders being down was okay. But first, I want to say that part of the reason the match.
I mean, yeah, the ref was out of position and didn't see.
But no, that's not why. But yeah, part of why the match, I'm sure you weren't crazy about, was with the Kaza tagging in and out, and it was very stop and start. So the match had a lot of trouble gaining momentum. But as regard to the finish, I saw that part where they were about to touch fingers, and they clearly did not touch. Which is why I got very confused when Kevin Owens got pinned. I was like, they never tagged. Why is he the legal man? This is weird. And why Styles' shoulders being down was okay was His shoulders were not down for the 1 count. His shoulders dropped down for the 2. So he would have only been down for a 2 count anyway. So that was fine.
Oh, I know. I wasn't saying like, oh, he should have been counted out as much as it like.
No, it was a double pin.
Yo,
but he kicked out at 2, and Owens was down for 3. That's the explanation I have for it.
I'm not sure I buy it, but either way, it just looks sloppy. It just looks sloppy, and it confuses me that these guys always look sloppy when they have a match together. They're both like, it's again, to go back to the thing that I said all throughout the summer last year. It confuses me that these are 2 of the best fucking wrestlers in the company, and they just don't seem to gel together.
Fortunately, that's not going to be the WrestleMania match, so it'll be just fine.
Yeah, true that.
Then we had a 2 out of 3 falls match for the SmackDown tag belts with the Usos against Gable and Benjamin, and this was a bad match. I wasn't crazy about it.
Really?
Because here's the thing, John. Do you want to know a secret? Like, if this was a normal, like, one-on-one match, this would have been good. But what's the thing you're trained to, like, expect in a 2 out of 3 falls match when you're in a live crowd?
It's presumably that it's going to go to 3 falls.
That, and also the first fall means jack shit. So why get invested in the match until after that? That's what happened. The crowd did not care about the first fall. Like, oh, okay, we're going to wait for the next fall.
That first fall was really good, though.
It was. It just, we weren't invested in it because we knew it wasn't the end of the match. Like, this was a good match. It just was a live experience.
I guess. I just feel like, part of me feels like that's on you guys, because, I mean, just watching it on TV and just seeing it is like, I definitely did have the reaction first. It was like, is this the first fall? This is really competitive. What's going on here? But like, I got way into it because, yeah, it was incredibly exciting, incredibly tense, and really well wrestled. I think these guys all did a great job. And
then the crowd got weird with the second fall because, do you want to know a secret?
What's that, Owen?
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Really?
It 100% from our angle, it 100% looked like that was not supposed to be a pinfall.
Huh.
But the number 1 rule, which you and I learned from that Emma match, if the ref counts 3 and someone doesn't break up the pin, it's a 3.
Yep.
Because Chad Gable looked like he was set up to jump off and break up that thing, but he fell short. And then he tried to dive to stop it, but it was already a 3. The referee counted it. And the referee had to go to him like, I'm sorry, you didn't break it up. It's a 3.
Huh.
Yeah. It very much felt like he was supposed to jump off the top rope and break up that fall, but he just missed. I'm not sure.
Done goof, kid.
I don't have reports to confirm if that's what happened or not, but that's why the crowd was very confused. Like, wait, what? That didn't look right.
I mean, I was confused because I was just like, man, you fucking made these guys look like jabronis.
Yep. That's why. That's
2 straight falls. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why it felt. That also adds to why it felt messed up. So there you go. So again, the match was good. It just was a very weird live experience, and the finish. But then the crowd got excited because it was... Well, actually, you know what happened first, John? When they showed the graphic for the next match, the crowd gasped.
I mean, I don't know that I would have gasped, but like, I definitely looked at the TV and was like, wait, what? They're doing the Rumble now?
That's why we gasped. We were like, wait, what? We're doing the men's one? We thought the women's would have been first. But yeah, but as that we were stood like, yeah, fuck yeah, the women are gonna main event it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We were stoked, but we were like super shocked in the arena at first. Like, oh my god, we're already doing the men's rumble. This is clearly a good idea to put this in the middle of the show. No way this will backfire.
What could possibly go wrong?
Would you like to know a secret?
Well, what's that, Owen?
So I do not think the number one entrant was originally the number one entrant.
Really?
Before, if you watch the pre-show, here's a little secret for you. If you watch the pre-show, do you know something weird about the ring during the cruiserweight match? But you didn't watch it, did you?
No.
The ropes were blue.
Huh.
The ropes were white for the rest of the show. Why would the ropes be blue?
Did they forget the purple ropes?
No.
And said, it'll be blue. They'll same thing.
No, people thought that, but then we realized, no, we're filming a commercial. We're filming a KFC commercial.
Oh no, that thing.
Everything that you saw in that commercial, like prior to the ending, was already taped at SmackDown. SmackDown has blue ropes. This ring also had to have blue ropes. So we just saw The Miz and Rusev in the ring dressed up as Colonels, watching the rest of the footage play for the match, and then have to get in a position to line up with how that video ended. And then Ric Flair came out and eliminated them and won the Rumble. But,
sure.
But when Rusev was leaving after the commercial, the crowd was super fucking hot for him chanting Rusev Day. To the fact where he actually came back out and was like shaking his arms like to the beat of it. Like the crowd was super stoked for Rusev.
Well, yeah, because it's fucking Rusev.
So I think they decided to move him to be the first entrance so we could get rolling. Because Aiden English came out and the crowd was super stoked for Rusev. The fact, did you like the part where Aiden English asked us what day it was and then we all yelled it was Rusev Day?
I am quite aware.
It was Rusev Day.
I'm quite aware of all of the Rusev Day chants that happened, including when Aiden English entered. Also, what the fuck is his entrance theme?
It's that weird operatic thingy.
I know, it's so weird. What the fuck?
It is weird. It's why he rarely uses it.
And also when Lana was wrestling, which was kind of fucked up and sexist, but you know.
You know what? I don't think. I thought that too, but the more, because I was also yelling people to stop, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever.
I do like Rusev Day.
And to be fair, the Michelle McCool part where they were chanting Undertaker, she was fucking being Lady Undertaker and buddy. She earned that chant. That was some, booking myself, put myself over bullshit.
I don't know.
I like Michelle McCool, but even that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, Michelle McCool's great.
We'll talk about her in a minute. But, yeah, Rusev and Finn Balor started off. And then we got Rhino for the ECW chance, and he was the only ECW guy. Weird. No Tommy Dreamer. No Sandman.
Thank God.
Why?
Stop letting Tommy Dreamer wrestle!
Run his own thing now. It's fine.
He doesn't have a brain anymore! He concussed it out of his head!
What's the damage then? He's already got no brain. He's fine.
No! I don't want to watch Tommy Dreamer be like a broken husk of a man. It makes me mad.
Nice at the show that I went to.
He doesn't know what year it is.
Baron Corbin was number 4. He decided to murder everyone when he got eliminated.
He sure did, and then he murdered Heath Slater.
That was great. The Heath Slater bit was
everyone
really
murdered Heath Slater.
Fun fact for the pool and Slater's official time. He does not count as being in the match until he enters the ring.
Yeah, I know. No, he was only
in there
a minute or something.
Like 33 seconds.
Longer than Sheamus, which is what matters.
Yeah. But yeah, Baron Corbin laying everyone out to set up the Elias bit was incredible.
Elias kicks him in the face.
And then just plays his guitar. Great. It's a perfect way to get an Elias segment into the match.
Yep. But
then the person that came out to interrupt him, holy shit,
was fucking awesome because it was fucking Andrade Cien Almas.
Right? That was awesome.
And he kicked fucking Slater in the face.
Of course he did. Everyone did that. But yeah, Almas being there was amazing and a huge shock, and the crowd was super into him. Then Bray Wyatt came in at number 8. And, you know, he did whatever.
Crowd into him.
What?
You guys seemed into him.
I mean, people waved their phones, but like, Big E was number 9. Ty Dillinger was number 10.
But oh no!
Oh no! Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were like, actually, now you're dead. And
Ty Dillinger did the Ty Dillinger thing and lost.
Yep. He lost before he even lost. And Sami Zayn took his place.
But hey, he still was number 10 again, so that
I thought it would be funnier if he was 11.
I've been fucked up.
I know. Sheamus was 11, and he got eliminated like immediately.
Man, I wish time mattered.
Oh yeah. No, he didn't matter on SmackDown. I mean, he did have a nice promo. Yeah. Xavier Woods at number 12. As we're starting to fill out the New Day.
You forgot Big E was in there too.
No, I said Big E number 9, right before Ty. And Xavier was.
Give Slater the pancakes though.
We don't need to talk about the pancakes yet. Fun fact: Big E.
But he fed Slater pancakes.
John, did you know Big E had like extra pancakes in his singlet that while he was wrestling in the Rumble they fell out and the referee had to get rid of them?
Nice.
It was very funny. You can see him coming out like the lower part of his singlet. It's like that's very gross. It's like right on your butt, but oh well. Yeah. Then Apollo Crews was 13, and the crowd got mild. It was Apollo Crews.
Hey, it's that guy.
Shinsuke Nakamura at number 14. Kind of a big deal.
It's that guy.
Cesaro's 15. It's like, Cesaro kind of doesn't matter anymore.
But he's so good at the punches.
Yeah, I wish he did punches that mattered, though.
They look real good, though.
Kofi was in at 16. He got to do his spot, which was really good.
It was pretty dumb.
He was saved by Xavier, and then he got saved by a plate of pancakes. I liked it. And I liked that the women's also had their own version of it.
It was fun. It was a really fun spot. I just wish that it didn't also involve fucking Jinder eliminating the other 2 New Day members.
Yeah, well, Jinder had to do something, I guess.
Motherfucking Jinder. But then also, almost as smart as fuck.
Yep. Almost is like, I'm actually going to throw you over the others. Or the things that aren't there to help you.
You know, not to skip ahead, but honestly, watching them do the Kofi spot with someone else in the women's division just kind of made it really crystal to me how much it bums me out that, like, Kofi's probably never going to win a Rumble.
I mean, he's never going to win a Rumble. Come on.
But he fucking should. For all the dumb, crazy shit they've made him do to, like, avoid elimination for, like, fucking almost 10 years now, they just fucking give him one.
No, if anything, they'd give him the Money in the Bank briefcase. They're not going to give him a main event spot at WrestleMania. But a briefcase, I could see the New Day having.
I guess.
But yeah, Jinder was 17. Seth Rollins and his stupid flame pants were 18.
Excuse me, Seth Rollins' flame pants were awesome, and I loved them.
I didn't like them at all.
I loved when he came out and when his entrance was just the man yelling "Burn it down."
Yeah, a lot of people had really weird abridged versions of the themes. It was really funny.
His flame pants are cooler. You were wrong.
Nope.
Also, why did Jinder have only one Singh brother?
The other one towards ACL.
Oh no.
Yep. Matt Hardy was 19. No one cared. Him and Bray Wyatt working together was stupid.
They eliminated each other and no one cared.
20 was free agent John Cena. Do you like the John Cena?
Yeah, but he doesn't like the Elias, and that makes me sad.
All he had to eliminate was Elias said he was going to eliminate John Cena.
I appreciate that Elias was in this match for a while.
Yep, 21 was a great surprise.
This is really funny.
The Hurricane showing up for like a second and doing a bit with John Cena as a callback was real fun. But I wish he would have stayed in longer. The only thing.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer that like they just kind of used him as the joke spot.
Yeah.
But then their other surprise entrance was fucking amazing. So whatever, I'll let them have the Hurricane as a joke one.
Yeah, 22 was Aiden English, who got the Rusev Day treatment.
It is just disappointing because Shane Helms can still go.
True. 23, I lost my mind when all of a sudden the screen said "Shock the System."
Shock the System. It was so fucking cool when it's like they did this, like, yeah, oh, sick, and it seemed like you guys were fucking hyped too.
But yeah, it's fucking Adam Cole and his fucked up ribs. I love he was selling the injuries. It was so good.
I don't know if he was selling it so much as just, yo, did you see that fucking chair drop?
He was playing it up. If I'm getting that.
That just looked like it hurt.
It did. 24 was Randy Orton. Whatever. 25,
what the fuck is going on with Randy's hair?
I mentioned it last week. It's growing out. I don't like it.
It's so long. What? It's so weird looking. He looks like fucking young again, but old.
Yeah, I don't like it. 25 was Titus. Whatever.
Worldwide.
26 was The Miz. He didn't really do much.
He didn't, but it's The Miz, and I like The Miz.
27 was a huge surprise. I did not see this coming.
I did not see this coming either, and when it happened, I was like, oh shit!
Not only the fact that it was Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio looking jacked as fuck.
He looks so fucking good!
Like, it was real depressing at the end before when he was just wearing a shirt because he, didn't have the physique. But, he had his shirt off and he looked fucking ripped.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Ray looked better than he has in a long fucking time. He looked better than he did in Lucha Underground.
He looked like WCW Rey Mysterio. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should sign him. He's not signed right now. They should
He's not
sign
signed.
him. Sign him and keep him away from 205 Live.
Oh, man.
Keep him far away from it. 28 was Roman Reigns. Boo.
So cool that Ray was in such great shape, though. I can't stress that. It was mind-blowing how good he looked.
I was so happy with that. Goldust was 29, which was weird. Why was he? Because you know what that set me up to think that was number 30 was, and it was a really stupid thing for me to think.
What did it start getting you to think?
I was thinking, oh shit, what if Cody's 30?
Also, why not have Goldust be 29? Goldust is cool.
I know, but I want him to be in the match longer. But also, that made me think that 30 was going to be Cody. I was like, that'd be fucking crazy if that happened.
And then all those people chanted Daniel Bryan.
They did. I chanted Danny Bryan. And you know what happened?
Game over, return of Ziggler.
Yeah. And,
what the fuck? I mean, in hindsight, I feel like I should have had a worse reaction to it than I really did. Because, yeah, when it happened, it was just like, hey, oh, Oh, it's Dolph's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prior title breaker.
And it seemed like that's how you guys felt too, but I feel like I should have been more like, oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah, but prior title breaker 21 in the chat says, "Imagine if Dolph did win." Nah, I'm good.
I was thinking about this actually. That man, remember when like fucking 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Dolph was like my favorite fucking wrestler?
Yeah.
He was so fucking cool and exciting and like.
And then he lost all the time.
And he just started being so unfucking motivated and just like apathetic to everything. And which, you know, granted, I can't blame him considering it's like, hey, they keep telling you to fucking work super hard and do all this shit, and they'll give you the ball and run with you, but they're never gonna fucking do it with him. He's been doing this shit for like 11 years now. They're not gonna fucking give it to him.
Yeah. I here's the thing though. They did the whole thing where he dropped the US title, and then he just fucking shows up here, and then SmackDown rolls around, and where's Dolph Ziggler? He was not on SmackDown.
Seriously?
He was not on SmackDown.
In fairness though, for the amount he did, he might as well. I didn't do a goddamn thing. Like, he had a zigzag on Nakamura, and like threw a couple super kicks, and then like fucking, he was in the match for like what, 2 minutes before getting eliminated by I don't even remember who.
Was it Roman Reigns or something? No, it was Finn. Finn eliminated. Yeah, like I don't understand why he didn't return to challenge for the US title that he never lost. Like, that would have been the spot to put him in. 30th in the Rumble seemed like a huge waste of time. And I'm just glad that the crowd didn't turn on the match after he showed up. They were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
This Rumble
Because
is
it's
cool.
like, what else could you say other than, oh, it's you.
We're like, yeah, this Rumble's cool. It's fine. We don't need Danny Bryan in it. Because we have Finn Balor or Shinsuke Nakamura winning it. Where, oh god, what if it's Roman Reigns or John Cena? Which is the final
at
four.
the end of the day, like,
that was the final four, John.
It was.
I think only one person in our pool picked that. Everyone else had 2 or 3 out of the 4.
Huzzah!
Because my 4, instead of Cena, had Danny Bryan. Whoopsies. I was wrong.
Yeah, I never believed this damn Bryan thing was going to happen.
The chat says, what sucks is Dolph was probably pissed at the idea of dropping the title. Imagine what he was feeling after hearing the idea. Are we sure that that wasn't his idea? Did you hear anything about the whole reason Dolph Ziggler dropped the US title?
No, I know nothing except what you told me, which is...
Thought he was just taking time off. And it was a swerve for him to even win the belt in the first place. So the fact that he just dropped the title was a way to transition into the title tournament, which should have ended with Mojo versus Bobby Roode, which is the match we got Sunday. Instead, we had this whole gender BS that was terrible. Terrible episode of SmackDown.
Oh, come on, man. Jinder is the former champion. He's the best, clearly, of wrestlers.
Oh. Anywho, John, we should just speed through this and say that...
yes, it's taking way too long.
They really made people want to get upset about Roman Reigns, but then he lost, and Shinsuke Nakamura won!
Yay! He's gonna fight Styles at Mania! Yay!
It's a dream match. Can't wait.
I'm actually really excited for it.
I am too. I like what they're doing on SmackDown, which we'll talk about.
The Raw Tag Match! Wanking motion.
Hey, John. I think this is the least excited a crowd has ever been for a title change in the history of WWE. As in, we had zero reaction when it happened.
Yep.
Like, I was checking my phone the entire time during this match. Oscar got up and went and got something to drink. I think it was we were spent after a Rumble because it was an hour of us yelling.
Yeah, it's a fucking Royal Rumble.
So we're like, we're good. We don't. It's Jason Jordan. He's injured. Who cares? You know that,
is
right?
Jordan actually injured?
Yeah, that's why Rollins worked the whole match. That's what happened.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Oh, I know that he was injured at some point, and that's why they dropped the belts.
But the thing that I don't get about this is motherfucking Sheamus is still injured.
I mean, he's like, it's not that bad because he's actually like doing treatment for his neck on the road, working through it.
Okay, I mean, it just seems like
I know, I don't get it either. Crazy. Point is, they're the champions. Hooray! The Brock Lesnar Kane Braun Strowman match was a whole bunch of nothing, but I did like the cool spots with the weapons. Hey,
yeah, it had some okay spots.
People
yeah, it had some good spots. Like,
what about the part where Braun Strowman need Brock Lesnar in the face for realsies?
Yeah, they started just like,
and Lesnar started cursing him out, so they had to bleep, and then Lesnar decided to give Braun these hands by punching him in the face for realsies.
Gave him a receipt.
Yeah, man.
I wonder what happened there. If like Braun just fucked up and
he fucked up, but you don't fuck up with Brock Lesnar because he will hit you for reals. Point is, Brock Lesnar won because of course he fucking did. Duh.
I mean, shit, Braun's pretty strong. I'm sure he just like took those hits and was just like, whatever.
Talk about Braun. Braun had a really good rest of the week. And then we had the women's Royal Rumble, which we do not need to go through every person that was in the match, aside from the the surprises.
There are a lot of people that they had to pull in for this match. Which, and I get it. Like, a lot of the whole thing was that like, there's all these fucking legends who've never been able to do this while you still have them. Just fucking put them in there, especially when you don't have a roster that's all that big. But I don't know. It was kind of disappointing to me that like I felt like most of the people in the match were people that had no chance of winning because they're people that are not really, active wrestlers or people that are signed with the company.
I like the surprises. Everyone popped for them. Like, we had Lita who came out, and I thought...
Oh, Lita looked fucking great.
She had not competed in a ring since Survivor Series 2006. Which, fun fact, John, that was her retirement. It was also in the same building. She retired at the Wells Fargo Center, which was named something else at that. But yeah.
She looked fucking great.
How's that snack, John?
It's great.
What about Kairi Sane showing up and doing those elbows?
Those elbows look really awesome. They look cool. Kairi's entrance looked great in that arena. She's the Pirate Princess, and that's dope.
Her elimination was hilarious.
Yeah, her elimination was pretty good.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. But I kind of hope it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know how she got eliminated?
Yeah, but remind the audience at home.
She was sitting on the top rope, and then Dana Brooke pushed her, and she tumbled out of the ring.
It's really good.
Which I feel like she was supposed to catch herself, but she decided, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm gonna go take a nap now. Bye.
Tori Wilson showed up and did some moves, which I was shocked at.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that she actually stayed in for a while. I was like, wow, okay, Tori. Go.
She looked okay.
I was into it. Molly Holly fucking doing the Molly go round. What the fuck?
So like, check me out, I'm a mom.
Yeah, but also she's like really good.
Angry Mom.
What else did we have? We had Michelle McCool, which I talked about, was Lady Undertaker.
She looked real good.
She eliminated 5 people. 3 of them were like instantly nuts. One of my favorite surprises, though, was Vicky Guerrero showing up.
That was so good.
Crowd was so loud, popping for that. It was so
It's a
good.
way better comedy spot than the Hurricane stuff in the men's match.
I loved this. This was a perfect use of her. She just came in, did her bit, and then got through out. It was great.
It was hilarious.
Kelly was really funny because she's not very good at the wrestling.
She's fucking awful.
She's always been awful, but I appreciated it. You know what the best part was?
What?
When she got in the ring for a second, she did a few things. She got thrown to the ropes. I think she was supposed to jump over the rope and get eliminated, and she got caught up and couldn't jump over the rope. So she had to stay in the match for an extra 5 minutes.
Great.
And she's like, I don't know how to do wrestle moves. Why am I here? Oh God, someone eliminate me. And everyone decided, nah, we're going to make you keep wrestling.
Wonderful.
It was really funny because I saw her like trying to jump over the rope at the very beginning. She just could not. It's like, okay, I'm in the match. Yo, I'm going to keep this hoodie on though. Which was the best part.
As you do.
Take the hoodie off and wrestle. Don't wear the hoodie while you wrestle.
It's cold.
Jacqueline was a nice surprise. She wasn't there for long.
Yeah, like, I love me some Miss Jacqueline, but for the amount that they used her, it kind of, in a way, was kind of like shitty.
But maybe she just wasn't able to go that much, so it worked out.
Yeah, I suppose.
Ember Moon with her broken arm was awesome.
Yep, that was great. I love that.
I don't understand.
I was like, wow, they're actually doing this, even with their fucked up arm.
I don't understand why she did a one-armed eclipse. Yet she couldn't do that the night before when she had a fucked up arm, and it would have like been a way better idea than use both. Because remember, that's why she couldn't get the pinfall on, because she's like, oh no, I used both my arms.
You know, I saw it more as like she landed on her fucked up arm, and that's why she couldn't go for the pin.
No, it was right in front of me. She used both arms, and then she realized, ow, that was a mistake. Why would I have done that? That's just
She wasn't thinking.
Beth Phoenix was a great surprise.
She looked awesome.
She looked just like the way back in the day, and that she had some really fun spots, including the stare down with Nia Jax and the rejoining up with Natalya, only to get screwed by her.
Talia's such a jerk.
Yep.
It's like, come on, you guys were pinned up strong.
Yep. The Bella Twins were an actual surprise.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Nikki, I'm like, oh, that's fun. And then when Brie came out, I was like, what?
And Brie moved! It's like, god damn it. Like, of course.
Surprised.
But god, fuck.
Legitimately surprised it was both of them. And then 30 was Trish.
Which I felt like I should have expected.
It's
like, when they happened, it was like, oh, I should have seen this coming.
They put her in that spot because they knew that the crowd couldn't get mad that it wasn't Ronda. It's Trish. And that's how I felt. I'm like, you know what? Sure. I like Trish.
Yeah, who's going to say no to fucking Trish Stratus? Come on.
Yep.
Like, the only way you could have done that better is if you switched her and Lita. Personally speaking.
I think they were in the right spots. But I love the fact that Nikki and Brie were two of the last 4, just to mess with people. I feel like the final 4s they intentionally were trying to troll people.
Yeah.
With Roman Reigns and John Cena in the one, and then the Bellas in the other.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, Brie got screwed by Nikki because, of course, she was. Because she wished she had died in the womb.
Nikki always sucked.
And then Asuka won because Asuka, so of course she won.
Yeah.
It was the right choice. But John, who's she gonna challenge at the WrestleMania?
The problem is I still don't fucking know.
Because they also don't know. They're still figuring out what's going on with the matches.
Well, they should probably figure that out soon.
Because the whole thing, oh wait, Ronda Rousey's also here and she's also pointing at the WrestleMania sign. What does it mean?
We're at time.
What did you say? You cut out there.
I said we're out of time. See you on Thunder.
Nope. That is not happening. But yeah, I know what could possibly happen, but the reports that I'm hearing I don't like as much as the reports I had heard from other people.
I want to hear them both. I mean, I think I know them.
You want to know the bad one?
I've heard some things. I assume, is it her and The Rock versus Trips and Steph?
Which they don't know if The Rock's available. That's if that ends up being a singles match, that is going to be terrible. That's a horrible,
sure will be.
Because Stephanie can't carry her into a match. Come on.
I mean, she did a pretty good job with Brie.
I don't know if but Brie at least is an actual wrestler. Ronda Rousey's never competed in front of a crowd.
Yeah, true. But is Brie that much better?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. She was trained by Danny Bryan.
You can only do so much.
Again, I just don't have the faith in that singles match or that tag match.
I'm not saying I want it to happen. Like, Christ, I'm not.
You want to hear the one that sounds way more appealing to me that I've heard some people?
I assume it's gonna be you're going. The thing you heard is that she's gonna challenge Charlotte.
Yes, with Asuka challenging the winner of the Elimination Chamber,
which will probably be Blissy.
It might not be.
I feel like it's gonna be Blissy.
I mean, they could do Nia Jax, or they could do Sasha.
That would be she would be a shitty transitional champion.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, it's probably Bliss, but we've already had that match on live on free TV. So.
Also, I mean, they did one of those matches already. We'll get to it, but
yeah, but if the Stephanie match happens, I could see Asuka actually challenging Charlotte. I could see it. But again, this is all speculation. The people I've talked to don't have any clear ideas because all of this is constantly changing. WrestleMania.
Also, fuck that. You get both the Japanese guys?
Yeah.
I want one.
No. You get Kairi Sane. There, is that better?
Yeah. No, it's not, but fine.
All right, let's quickly talk about. Well, first, I'm gonna give NXT and Royal Rumble both thumbs up. What about you?
Yeah, was that ever in question? They were both fucking great.
Yes. Let's quickly go through like any things you want to mention from Raw. I like the new video stuff. I can't wait for the new theme song and
yeah, the package is real. The new packaging is real cool. I like it. I think it looks really slick and neat, and I thought it was a great change.
We said Coachman's terrible.
Coachman ain't good. He's not bad, but he's not good.
They had the shortest last man standing match in WWE history.
Yes, they did.
With Kane destroying the announce thing. Which I don't understand why they left it like that the whole show. Why couldn't they just put it back? Why did they have to build another table at ringside?
Because work.
Whatever. One of my favorite things at TakeOver was that during the Extreme Rules match, they destroyed the table. Right? If they announced the table?
Mm-hmm.
They built a second one. It was slightly to the right. and to the side of it was the carnage of the old table. I thought that was amazing. I'm like, they just slightly moved the table and just put the rubbish there. That's perfect. Good job.
Nailed it.
I don't know why Elias is in the chamber.
Because fuck yeah, he is!
Weird. I think it's weird.
What if he... No, it's not weird. It's so he can hang out fucking in the goddamn pods.
I know that, but also...
And I'm so fucking excited.
I feel like one of the...
Also, fuck Matt Hardy.
Well, yeah, of course, but I feel like one of the two both of the people in the main event of this Raw should be in the chamber.
Yeah. I'm pissed off about Finn.
Yeah, John Cena fucking buried Finn. Yay.
He didn't bury Finn. That's not a fair
He said, "You can't see
make.
me. I'm part-timer Cena man. I need to carry the belt around with me because I'm a part-timer. Only part-timers can win the belt. Only part-timers can win the belt." See, Goldberg, then Brock Lesnar, and now John Cena.
Well, don't worry your pretty little head because fucking Roman's gonna have it in like fucking 3 months. So get hyped for that.
I thought you were gonna say Elias was gonna have it, and I'd be like, okay, I'm on board.
No, because this is WWE and we don't get nice things.
What if Elias wins it and then he goes all the way, and he turns the belt into a guitar? That way, he's not pretending to play it; he is actually.
Yes. Okay. Go on.
That's it. That's how you do it. Make him book it. Make him champ.
Sure. Let's do it.
Anything else from Raw?
Yeah, man, this fucking Sasha match was awesome.
No, it wasn't. Sasha died.
Sasha needs to kind of die in her match to fucking make him super hype. I don't know why it is, but like someone pointed it out, and they're absolutely right.
No, but not like dying like that, like going face first into the LED board. That was bad.
Yeah, well, you know.
That was really bad. Sasha needs to stop. Sasha, stop wrestling. You're gonna kill yourself. Either that or Charlotte is gonna kill you. Remember that? Remember when Charlotte killed her at SummerSlam?
Yeah, I do remember. My answer was going to be why not both?
I thought you were going to say your answer was Sasha's president.
I mean, she is, but it's kind of it has nothing to do with it.
I mean, you had that sign and then she died.
Yeah. And she was assassinated, technically.
Fair. She was assassinated by that coward Charlotte Flair. Anything else from Raw? Because remember, here's a little secret. I knew Raw was going to be bad, so I drank very heavily before the show, and then I went and sat in kind of decent seats and kept drinking. So I don't remember a lot of this show.
They had an opening segment that was supposed to be about Asuka picking who her opponent is and was about Stephanie.
Of course it was.
Everything is about Stephanie. Didn't you know this?
Trust me, John, I know. She shook my hand and told me so. That's not what she actually told me. Yeah.
Who's your favorite tag team, Owen?
Mine is being creative.
Well, how about your new favorite tag team, the Titus Worldwide?
No. John, here's the thing. We didn't give a shit when they won the belt, when the Bar won the belts. You think we're going to give a shit when they fight a team that has 0% chance of winning? The crowd was quiet again.
The Apollo Crews, he's excited.
John, the crowd reacted to nothing in this match.
Titus O'Neil, the dog man, he goes hara hara hara.
Yeah, we didn't react to it.
What about the revival?
Oh no, they're talking about this. They're using internet wrestling lingo. Oh shit! Watch out. They're talking about the
When you're
crowd.
internet wrestling lingo, you're internet wrestling life.
Nope. Oh man, the crowd's
References.
John. The crowd's gonna get themselves over. OMG. I don't think I like where the revival's going.
I'm mostly just confused as to where the revival's going, to be
Can't
quite
they
honest.
just be top guys and clink belts and just be good at wrestling?
Wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah. But it's not happening.
The Rom Rams had his rematch against the Miz.
So what?
It happened. That's all.
Okay.
We're talking about things that happened. That is a thing that happened.
I said, was there anything you want to talk about that you care about?
I thought it was a fine match.
I don't remember it. I was drunk. All I know is the Miz won because, of course, he won.
It was fine. It was better. It was not as good. That's all.
Okay. How would you give the Raw? I can't grade it.
I give it a out of whatever.
Fair. That's fair. Want to hear about SmackDown?
Sure. Was that also an out of whatever?
No, that was good.
How drunk were you?
I was sober for this one because I was like down on the floor behind the announce team.
Well, you fucked up.
This show's great. Except for, apparently the people at home got fucked up things. Like Nakamura during his entrance. I'm sure you didn't see this because it's fucking hilarious. When in his entrance, when he falls backward on the rope?
Yeah.
But when he did that, across the screen in giant red letters, rolled Rockstar.
Sure.
Just overlaid it, just that in giant letters across the screen said Rockstar.
I mean, he is.
Also, the Usos, when they did their promo, every time they talk about a team get locked up, there was in the arena, it sounded like just like a cell closing, but there was a graphic, an overlaid graphic of a cell closing every time they said it.
What?
Yep.
Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know what they're doing, John. They're doing weird graph overlay shit on SmackDown. I think I'm into it because it's something different. But it's weird.
This sounds like fucking garbage.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance because it's WWE presenting something different. I would like their presentation to be different, please.
I don't know about this one.
Daniel Bryan introduced the SmackDown top 10.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is kayfabe or not. But apparently...
What is this, the fucking NXT rankings?
No, apparently what it is the locker room, which is everyone except for Shane and Daniel, are going to vote on their favorite, who is like the top superstars on the brand. And they're going to calculate every week, and then that'll help them determine who gets opportunities and booked on the show and stuff. And all that. And the rule is that it's based on, in-ring work, locker room leadership, overall attitude. That's interesting.
And my dick.
And also you can't vote for yourself. Seems interesting. If they actually do this for really and not in kayfabe, I think it could be a really cool idea. And help give people like Ty Dillinger opportunities on the show. They're really good.
My guess is it's gonna be all in kayfabe.
I don't know. The way when they use the term locker room leadership, that made me think maybe this is real. That's a weird thing to have in kayfabe.
But it's also a weird thing to be fucking acknowledging on your television.
I don't know. I think it's cool. Play of opportunity. Also, remember that opening
Protect the business.
Remember that opening segment where I had Shinsuke Nakamura doing the weird Rockstar entrance?
Yes.
He thought about kneeing everybody in the face, and then he's gonna beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania. But Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are like, well, actually, fuck you. We should be the champions because the referee fucked up.
Well, they're not wrong, and also, yep.
And then AJ Styles came out and says, well, how about fuck you? We're gonna have this dream match. But how about tonight we make this a dream team and fight you two? And they said nope. But Danny Bryan then said yep. And then he's like, well, here, how about this? Since you guys want a title shot so badly, I guess you guys earn it. You can have your title shot at Fastlane. Except here's the thing, though, John. They need to earn the title shot, so they have to have a no more contenders match next week.
Oh no!
Who do you think they're fighting?
Each other!
Yep. They're fighting each other.
Which I'm pretty into.
Which led to some really cool stuff at the end of the show. There was a fatal 4-way for a number one contendership to the U.S. title. It was Kofi Kingston.
What about the open challenge?
It's just that one open challenge. The name of a number one contender. Shut up, John.
What?
What about Kofi Kingston? You like him?
He does Rumble spots. You told me he'll never win the Rumble, so now I don't care about Kofi Kingston.
What about Jinder Mahal?
No! Kill it with fire!
What about Zack Ryder?
Also kill it with fire!
What about Rusev?
He has a day, so, you know.
What if I told you that Rusev won? Now he gets to fight for the title on Rusev Day, which is next week.
I like this. I want Rusev to get the title back. Remember when he had the title twice?
Yep. You should get that again on Rusev Day. Give him the belt. Also, there's a good, you know those weird, kind of handheld camera promos that they've been doing? They actually did some where they weren't holding the camera themselves, including a really good one with Bobby Roode, where he talked about, being a champion and all. His calendar gets pretty full. And you see next Tuesday circled as Rusev Day. And on the rest of the days, he spells out the word glorious because it's 7 letters. And I'll get it because the O, third letter. Okay. Calendar. Get it?
Cool.
It was fun. I like that promo. The Fashion Files were on SmackDown for realsies.
Don't believe it.
It was just Sachin and Brazango with this table with 3 laptops set up for some reason. Searching Twitter for questions for a Q&A. And Gable and Benjamin showed up and it's like, what the fuck why are the Fashion Files still a thing? Fuck you.
It's a good question, actually, guys.
Yeah, you guys suck. What if you guys think you're a real tag team and not just an embarrassment to the division, why don't you fight us tonight?
Well, damn, when you put it that way.
Then they flipped the table with the laptops.
Oh.
And
leave those laptops alone. The laptops didn't do anything to you.
The best line was Fandango under his breath saying that it was his mom's laptop. Just very under his breath. It was really good. But then, man, I got to see Brazango wrestle. And they fucking got squashed.
Yay!
Bad.
I'm so glad that this team is being well utilized.
Well, they're utilized well in the backstage things. I like that.
When they're allowed to be on television.
Yep. Then we got the main event, which was Owens and Zayn taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles.
It doesn't feel like a lot happened in this episode.
I skipped over, things that didn't matter.
Like what?
I don't remember. I feel like maybe I did cover everything. I
Okay.
covered the Usos promo. Oh yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers showed up and something. They beat up jobbers, and one of the jobbers was Drew Gulak's brother.
Aw.
But yeah, because the great line was Gulak on Twitter saying, "I feel bad for whoever's gonna fight the Bludgeon Brothers next," when he knew that it was his brother. But yeah, it's, I'm just trying to speed things up since the show's running long, John. But the point of this match was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn not being on the same page and like slapping each other to tag in, and then Sami Zayn's going, "Actually, fuck you, I'm leaving."
No.
So Owens had to have the reverse of Sunday and fight both of them. Didn't find that. Then Zayn came back, and then he got mad again. Zayn said, "I'm leaving again." And then Nakamura hit the Kinshasa and beat him.
Sammy, why are you jerk? Kevin, love you.
No, you know why Sammy was doing that? You know why, right?
No.
Because as soon as the show ended, they had to change the ring and set up for a mixed match challenge. And then Sami Zayn's music hit. He came back out.
Oh, right.
Because he was on Team Ginger Snaps with Becky Lynch. They were dancing to his music. It was great. You don't watch the mixed match challenge, but these are really fun. Especially the part where Becky Lynch was high-fiving people in the crowd, and Sami Zayn did not want to. So literally, Becky had to grab his hand and by the wrist and hold his hand out to take high fives. Sure. He's like, no. He's like, no, I hate this. This sucks. Boo! I'm a bad guy. And then they took on the team of Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, which they showed a video of Braun Strowman trying to prepare Alexa Bliss for the match. You know how?
No.
By training her to flip a car.
Oh, sure.
Guess what?
You do.
Guess what? He could not do it.
Can't believe the tiny woman was unable to flip a car.
Yeah, but the thing was they had set up that the fans on Facebook voted who started the match, and because it was Becky Lynch's birthday for realsies, they voted for her.
Aw.
Guess what percent she got?
I'm aware of what percent.
69.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. But yeah, the match was these two wrestling while the crowd was singing "Happy Birthday" to Becky Lynch, which was fun. And Sami Zayn kept not wanting to get tagged in because he knew what was going to happen. Because of tag rules, that would mean he'd have to fight Strowman.
I remember when they fought.
And the crowd at one point got impatient and started chanting, "We want Strowman." And Sami Zayn's on the top rope yelling, "No, you don't. You're not getting him. Nope." But then, of course, the tag happened and Sami Zayn got fucking trucked. But fortunately, he could tag out fast enough. I don't have to go into detail. This match is a ton of fun watching these two team up. Like, there's a lot of, like, talking in the match, and you should check it out. They were really good. And the finish was Alexa Bliss getting on top of Braun Strowman's shoulders and doing the Twisted Bliss off top of him.
Sure.
It looks incredible.
Only Raw people have won this.
True. Did you hear about the promo afterward?
No.
Alexa Bliss pointed out that it was all her plan that they won. And Braun Strowman says, yeah, it's true that she's smaller than me, but her personality is just as big as I am. Aww. And professionally, we get along very well. But personally, she's kind of cute.
Aww.
And then Alexa said, I think you're kind of cute too.
Aww.
And then the crowd chanted to get these hands.
Wow.
Yep. And then Alexa Bliss said that he and Strowman were going to go all the way. And then they zoomed in on Strowman's face, who looked very happy about this. And the crowd was chanting yes.
Okay.
And then she said all the way to the finals, and then the crowd booed. And then proceeded to chant all the way.
God damn it.
It was very good. I love this. I love this. I love the mixed match challenge. It's so good. And then the last thing we need to talk about, John, is I know I'm going to talk about 205 Live because it was an important episode.
I don't want to talk about things anymore.
But Danny Bryan announced they have a new GM. Do you know about the Rockstar Spud?
I have seen some of Rockstar Spud in the past, yes.
He's now...
I don't really know him super well, but...
He's wearing a suit and a bow tie, and he's named Drake Maverick. And he's actually really good in this role.
Sure.
He said, we need a new champ. Fuck that old guy. We're going to have a 16-man tournament. And the finals are going to culminate at WrestleMania.
Sure.
And we had a match between Grand Metalik and Cedric Alexander that was really good.
I wonder who won that one.
Cedric Alexander won.
I can't believe it.
But then the match after that, John. Well, also there was a segment with Drew Gulak trying to give him like flowers to get on his good side, and the crowd popped huge for Gulak.
And it's Gulak.
And then there's a promo with TJP saying, "Why am I in this tournament? I was the first ever champion."
Because you are a garbage man.
And Drake showed up and says, well, the thing is, that was like 100 years ago, so fuck you. Stop being a whiny... Don't be the TJP that's a whiny bitch, instead be the TJP that won that tournament. And is actually good at wrestling.
Damn.
And he had a match with Tyler Bate. And this match was fucking awesome!
What's Tyler Bate doing there?
He's cruiserweight. He weighs under 205.
I guess so.
Plus, he was there for the weekend because of the NXT. So, I'll vessel. This match was so good. It was an NXT. It was a 205 match with the crowd actually like cheering and shit during it. And the best part was when Tyler Bate, or it was either one of them, did a dive to the outside and the crowd chanted 205. Like they do for NXT. It was really funny.
Sure.
Anyway, this match is great. You should watch it. I know it's crazy. Great 205 match. I think they're turning the show around because it's now only 35 minutes instead of an hour. TJP won. Because Bate needs to go back to the UK. Good show. I recommend an episode 205 Live. So there.
You have to go back to the UK.
No, I'm going to Minneapolis.
Well,
And that's it for the show, but also I want to point out to people...
I can't believe you're fucking doing this instead of hanging out with me.
John, I have to.
WrestleMans of the summer.
Sorry, John. Next time.
No, you're not! And that's the problem!
I am sorry. It's not my fault my football team's one of the best in the world. But also, I want to point out to people who tune in live to the show. If we do not reply to you, do not call out for us to reply to you, or else we will not get to your question.
How did that happen?
Yep. There are a few jerks in the chat. So be cool. We will get to your questions as we deem fit.
I said that in the beginning of the show. Maybe you heard.
I'm reminding them. It's as we deem fit. We're getting out of here now because that's the end of Heel.
I'm tired.
I am too.
This has been Heel Turn, a production of ProWrestling.Cool.
It's not just cool, it's not cool.
It's a website. Go to the website. We do things on the web this week. Things been happening.
There's less content because I was busy at the Wrestle Show. However, there will still be stats articles up on Friday.
But anyway, y'all, you can also keep up to date what we're doing by checking us out on Facebook at facebook.com/turn. And of course, we stream this sucker live every Wednesday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/ozone online. Keep forgetting that we don't use the Mixler anymore. and on YouTube somewhere. I don't fucking
Search
know or really care.
ProWrestling.Cool. If we get more
Or don't, whatever.
If we get more subscribers, they'll give us a custom URL thing.
You're a URL.
Yep, I am. And that URL is at Twitter at @the_Ozen.
Well, shit.
Yep. What about you?
Follow me various places on the internet. I am John GM.
That's awesome.
No, it's .cool.
Alright, fine. It's also .cool. Wait, is Twitter.cool taken?
Shit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to look.
Go do that. And I'll let people know that, like, yes, it was a bit longer episode, but we had a lot to talk about because there's a lot happening this week. But we'll be back next week with a regular episode. We'll see how I feel after Sunday. Hopefully, I'll be in a good mood. So
probably not, though.
Shut your goddamn mouth. It's gonna be fine. Also, wrestling is gonna continue to be good. There's no possible way they could fuck this up before WrestleMania.
You say that, and yet, who is the company that we're talking about again?
John, I am being sarcastic.
Oh.
We'll be back next week, so until then.
Yeah, I'll come back now, you hear? Isn't that right, sweetheart?